here in the tot lot of Rogers Forge to talk about the Best Places to Live issue this year called What's Your House Worth? And I'm here to say, do not be afraid to look, because believe it or not, the real estate market in Baltimore is doing better than other comparable cities across the nation. Now, partly that's because we never had the real estate boom others had, but it's also because houses in Baltimore just retain their value. People know a good thing, and Baltimore is a good thing. The pièce de résistance of the issue is our big chart, okay? And in this chart, you can actually look up your neighborhood. We have neighborhoods in Baltimore City and the surrounding counties, and you can see how much the average home sold for this year versus 2006, also how many houses sold in your neighborhood. So it's a way of sort of taking a little peek to see if your house has basically retained its value. Again, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Some towns have actually gone up in value, go figure. Then we talk about neighborhoods that we think are on the rise and ones that we think are risky. You know, the Canton of 10 years ago, nobody knew about Canton. So we're trying to pinpoint the neighborhoods, for example, around Druid Hill Park, that we think might be the next Cantons. Of course, buy at your own risk. Of course, it's the April issue, so we have to do our Orioles story this year. And this year, we're going on a road trip with the Orioles with our story called Covering the Bases. Writer Michael Yokel, he goes on an annual road trip with his buddies, and he watches the O's play. And it doesn't matter if they win or lose, ... It's just about enjoying the experience of the field and the stadium. And then what I love about this story is he goes behind the scenes. He shows you the quirky parts of these neighborhoods, whether you're in Chicago or Toronto or Pittsburgh. So you don't have the normal touristy experience. If you're interested in good food, quirky landmarks, and catching a great O's game, Covering the Bases is a great story. I'm very excited about a new feature that we have called Off the Clock. And what we do here is we interview people who are known for one thing, but they have another passion in their life. And this month we talked to Trevor Price, who is a defensive tackle for the Ravens. And you'll never guess what his Off the Clock is. He's a screenwriter. He's written 2 full-length features, one which has been bought, and 2 TV shows that have been bought as well. So what have you done with your free time lately? And the thing that I love is that they're not what you would expect from a football player. They're not like action films or buddy comedies. They're children's movies. So I'm excited about that new feature, Off the Clock. Another monthly column that we have is called My Stuff, where a celebrity or person of note picks the 10 things they cannot live without. And this month we have Maestro Marin Alsop of the BSO. And what we've discovered is maestros, they're just like us. What Marin Alsop cannot live without is her iPhone, her Starbucks, her Diet Coke, and of course her very special maestro jacket that she wears, which is really not like us at all, actually. We're welcoming spring with our Best Places to Live issue, and we promise how much your house is worth, you might be pleasantly surprised.